Hi guys. All right. Hi. Welcome to the channel. My name is Jackie. My name is Jacqueline Bouvier Parker. I was born in April of 1979 and I was born in Wayne, Michigan. I grew up in Detroit, Michigan on the east side of Detroit. All right. I went to Spain Elementary School, then to Pulaski Elementary School in Detroit. From there, I attend King High School. High school was terrible for me because I went to four different schools: King High School, Escambia High School, Redford High School, and I graduated from Romulus High School. I hated high school because of that. All right. It was not easy. I moved through high school like a gypsy. That means a person that moves around a lot, or like a military brat. People that, kids that are moved around quite a bit. So I hated it. But I still maintained. I did my work because I didn't have a big social life in it. So when you don't have a big social life, it made me just do the best I can at applying myself and make sure I just do my work in school and just go home. And I was fine with it. At least I thought I was, because I was still a young adult. You don't know everything, so you think you're fine with it. And I just must cope with it. I grew up with just me. I have a little sister who's 5 years younger than me, and I grew up with a single parent, my mom, who took care of us. I recently just got divorced here at home in Detroit, and I'm just appalled about, I can't believe. I hope this reaches the masses. Especially, I'm talking the best I can because I'm sick. My husband and I were together for 15 years, together 10, married only about 5. Okay. And so we were together 15 years altogether. We lived together the whole 15 years. Living together 10 years, we actually married the last 5 years. And it was hard for us to make that decision to even get up there and get married. But I did it because I felt, at least I did, I felt it was worth trying, especially to stop the feeling of what old people will say, you all are just shacking up. And since we really were shacking up, I thought a marriage would work, right? And it would um, make it a legal binding, since we're living together anyway. And we were in one home together for um, I don't know, about 9, 10 years. We lived in Ypsilanti together. We were in a foreclosed home that he purchased, all right, and he put my name on it, and we lived together there for about 9, 10 years. And it wasn't easy, but it was nice. It was a nice little small foreclosed home. And I met him. He was a bus driver, and I was a just a certified special ed teacher. All right, and I had just moved back home to Michigan from Chicago, where I had lived in Chicago for like 10 years. And I went to school at Chicago State University for special education, and I graduated from there. And I had my son in Chicago. So when I came back to Michigan, it's because me and my baby father, we had broke up because it just didn't work. That's what happens. Relationships run their course, and it didn't work no more. There's such thing as that. See, somebody got me fucked up. Excuse my French for using that word, but they're threatening me. All right. When I say there, the hospital, St. Joe's, and I guess with the police too, because the psych floor has police on it. I don't have any psychologically thing wrong with me like that. I do suffer with some depression. I have had social anxiety. All right, I have had that. All right, I just told you I went to 4 high schools, so I didn't probably get some of the socialism as enough as I needed. And I had a baby in Chicago. I've been in school, and I had to work. All right. But usually I keep myself all right. I keep myself going. I go to keep myself going to the doctor. I take care of myself. I feed myself the best I can, and that's it. Right. I go get help and stuff like that. This is 2026. If you're out there watching this, don't go to the psych floors in the hospital. I don't suggest going no more. They injected me with something up there. Only reason why I was there is because me and my husband got into an argument at the house, and we really were just having an argument over space. Little stupid stuff we was arguing. Really wasn't nothing serious. Okay, just a little argument over space and arguing over little stuff. How I bought this home. He has his home out there. He wanted me to sell my home. I bought a foreclosure. Because after we got married, we were getting along. All right. My son got older, and his son got older. They were in the house. And we were just arguing over little stupid stuff. We just didn't get along. I can't remember. It's been so long. I can't remember every little thing, and I don't want to go there now. And we just felt maybe we should separate. So we sold a house in Ypsi. It had equity in it. And he went and bought him a home in Westland. I bought me a foreclosure in Detroit because I have student loans, and I found out it took 2 mortgage companies to let me know. One mortgage company lied, and one mortgage company came out for real with me and let me know. Rocket Mortgage told me the truth that with my loan amount, no, I couldn't just get a home. So I was happy. I found a foreclosure. It needed painting, it needed work, but it's somewhere to stay. And as I knew I would need somewhere to stay because our relationship had ran its course, and all that arguing and not getting along, it isn't worth it. And my husband was actually saying, he even cried to me saying he wanted to be happy. He's from Trinidad. I'm being just mocking his Caribbean accent saying that. And so that's why I had this place. And we were arguing in Westland at the house. I was staying at his house in Westland because this house was not ready yet. Okay, it's an old house, foreclosure. I mean, it need painting, needed floors, a new toilet, just little things, so I could move in. Not a lot of things, though. So I was just staying with him till I could get out of there. And to make arguments in there, he was making arguments saying I should sell my Detroit house and just stay in Westland. And I was telling him, no, I don't want to do that because I was noticing things that had changed between us. I was noticing purposely he was coming in and starting arguments, picking with me, saying stuff to agitate me. Are you all right? Like when people do things to start intentional arguments with you, and it gets old and stuff like that. So that's what went on. He called the police on me one day because we were arguing. And the police came there. I was on the couch. I couldn't go nowhere because I'm not just supposed to just go anywhere. Okay. The police made me get in the car anyway and put their foot to the pedal, and they drive you right off to St. Joe's Hospital. And they said they have to petition you to the psych floor. All right. And when you get there, they want to give you a shot and take you up there. And I didn't want to go. One time I didn't want to go so bad, I tried to sneak away. I went running down the hall. 2 people came and trampled on me, and it was a guy and a woman. Some man jumped all on my back. My knee was bleeding because I fell face down on the floor at St. Joe's, Livonia. And that's when I learned how full of shit the place got, because I had never been treated like that, and I'm not used to that. And the guy was all on my head, holding my head down and yelling in anger, saying little stuff like, be still, lay down, and he yelling at me. And I was laying there saying, get off of me, like that. Because he tackled me like a goddamn football player up in there. Okay. And I didn't know when I got home, I have a video on that too. Later I'll upload that for you as well so you can see. They injected me with something that's like a tracking device. My ear, I had never felt nothing like that. And everybody in America, if they ever put something on you that they put, remember how them dogs, I felt like a goddamn dog because vets put stuff under them dogs' body so that they can beep, and veterinarians, them people can find their dogs. And that's how I felt. My ear was beeping like that. Like a dog. I was in the house. My husband could see it. His son was there. I was yelling. I was embarrassed because his son could even see it. Anybody around me can see it. All right. If you touch my ear, you can even feel it. And it's a difference between tinnitus and it feels like something is like a GPS piece on your fucking body or a tracking device. I was yelling and holding. It burns. All right. It feels like something you can't control yourself. I didn't know where to go. I was running. My husband was like, whoa, looking at me. Part of me was looking at him because he was like, I don't know, calm down. Part of it, he was looking at me like he didn't even care because it wasn't on him. And the other part of me, he was like, I don't know, just go to the hospital. Because at this point, we arguing and stuff. You know how it is when motherfuckers get men, women, when you with somebody, you ain't getting along. People don't give a damn what's on you. You could be standing there and break out in cancer in front of a motherfucker, and they be like, oh yeah, sick of you, bitch. Some people they don't give a fuck what's happening. You could be standing there, your neck fall off. They happy for you. Because there's such thing as that fucking shit, and you can see it all in a person's face. Because yes, it's called when human beings are able to read the reactions of others. And it's very clear when they're in front of you and it's a serious situation. See, you couldn't get this past a 5-year-old because anybody in America will notice some fucking shit on them. I jumped in the car. It was burning. And I knew I wasn't even really supposed to be going nowhere. I'm pulling this car. I'm pulling. I could feel all of it in my fucking back. I got to Beaumont Hospital. That's where I was born. Beaumont, Annapolis. It used to be just called Annapolis Hospital. It's where my mother gave birth to me. It's the hospital I was born. It's now called Beaumont, Annapolis in Wayne. I got there to the ER. The motherfuckers looked like they was waiting for me. It was so phony. I was hysterical in there. I was going, please turn it off. I have videos of that too. It's in another phone. That phone isn't on right now. It's my Apple. And I have to go get that phone turned off. I have to take this to an attorney. I never knew this place would be this cheap. But I thought about it because we had COVID. And I grew up in an era, I ain't lying, I was born in 79. When I was a child, we had a lot of respect for hospitals, doctors, police officers. We never thought those entities were to harm. We always thought those are very respected entities there to help. Not to ever putting on us, nothing on us to hurt, to disarm us, because it disarmed me. I couldn't do nothing. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I want to let you to see the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Keep watching. You're going to see some shit. You're going to be amazed. I didn't think the United States got this nasty, but after COVID, it's true. Everybody in America knows the United States it's nothing to hide. That was not no goddamn cold or disease. Those are diseases like that are put out there, like anthrax. My uncles and them who are dead now, who were military guys who died of Agent Orange. My uncle was here when I was a little girl. He told me they put something on me when I was young. I was in the military. My Uncle Lucius, he had a disease looking at his face. When I was a little girl, I couldn't hardly look at him. But he talked to me and he made me understand what I was seeing. He said I had Agent Orange in the military. And that's what's coming out of my face. And I'm dying. And I fought for this country. Yeah, I'm pissed because I'm a registered dental hygienist. While I was with my husband, was living in Ypsi, I went to Wayne County Community College for dental hygiene. All right, because when we weren't getting a lot of notice and stuff in our relationship, where I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take my son to school. While he at school, I'm going to school and I'm going to work. I also substituted too. All right, so I could get me a better job, because substitute teaching and special education teaching does not make as much money as a dental hygienist. And I knew I needed more money, and I was like, I'm going to change my life because I got all these school loans. And I'm going to change my life up here in Michigan, because I love Michigan, because Michigan I knew has foreclosures. That's why I left Chicago. I knew I could try to make a living for me and get me a better way of life. And I love Michigan every day for that. Michigan helps many families. Foreclosure. I know people in Michigan, I do know, they own homes they have bought for $1. And it changed their lives. I love Michigan with a passion. I would never not love the state of Michigan, because that's what it helped me with. Because I wouldn't have nowhere to go the way my husband was throwing me out. All right. And I found out too that, yeah, I don't have no rights to be in there. I had to slowly pack my Jeep up with all the fucking clothes, every little bitty cup, my couple little towels, my couple of my little dishes and things like that. That damn, the back of that Jeep was so full from the ceiling to the floor. I couldn't get nothing else in it. All right. And I had to and move. And I can only imagine some people have even more. I even left things out there that I bought. A living room floor table, a lawnmower, a whole refrigerator. I didn't buy that refrigerator. I called Habitat Humanity, donated me a new refrigerator, because in Michigan, if refrigerators are over 10 years old, Habitat for Humanity used to come and pick them up and bring you a brand new one. And that's how I got one. Yes, because I ain't rich. I love thrift shopping. I got a bunch of thrift store clothes where I thrift in life. I love it. And I definitely utilize Habitat for Humanity. Okay, food pantries. They used to save my life up here. All right, and they still are. But what I'm upset with is that I don't know why they are putting something at the hospital on people's body, and then when you get there, it ain't stopping. And now that I'm home, I done really got sick. I ran out of here, jumped in the car. I wasn't supposed to. This time now I'm really hurt. I thought I wouldn't. I came home, laid down. I woke up. I haven't been able to sit down for more than about an hour before I have to lay. That's why you see this lean. See? I've lost 100 pounds. All right. I was big. I was almost 200 pounds. I lost 100 pounds, I'm sure. I lost a lot of weight. Another thing too, the area around my bowel area, I could feel my back, the skin, everything in my back felt thin. And they're threatening me off of this. I don't sleep all night. I wake up every morning to them screaming off of the furnace, because the furnace is ran by the energy company. It's some nasal man saying he's a hired assassin. And they said, I don't give a fuck about you. All right. We're using that, the generator and the furnace to try to give you cancer. I don't even have heat on right now. And it's probably about 10 degrees outside. It's freezing in Michigan. Today is January. What is today? Today is February 5th or something like that. Yeah, February. It's freezing. And you can't have the heat on because they're screaming and yelling off of it, saying this is something the government, Donald Trump, is allowing us to do. Now, this is really what I'm hearing in here. And I'm jumping up, about to run out the door, because that's what it does. It's alarming to my system. with somebody saying that, and I don't know what they gave me, but that's what it feels like. It burns, and they're yelling off the furnace, and it's a man and woman. I can't even keep food. I have videos. My refrigerator ain't put. I lost a lot of food in Westland. A lot of food I done put in the trash is spoiled because I'm there using a generator on the refrigerator that it, like, I can feel it attacking my heart. I'm serious. And they're also able to run my blood pressure up. And he's saying, we hope to give you a heart attack. All right. And I believe it now because COVID-19 murdered so many people in America. So I believe somebody's trying to target people out here now. All right. I'm just a voice. I'm just a vessel. And I am a child of God. All right. I am a female born, all right, here into this world from God, the Father Almighty, the Creator's child is who I really am. All right. And I'm never to be toyed with. I'm never to be underestimated. I'm never, ever, like every human being. All right. I'm never to have anything put on me to do anything to me. I don't believe in murder. Okay. I believe human life is remarkable. I took an oath to be a dental hygienist. All right. And I am very personal. All right. I don't believe in putting nothing on a human body that, especially to harm and hurt. I'm so embarrassed of anybody. If this was the hospital's idea, I'm embarrassed as hell. I'm embarrassed of the United States if this is what this is about. Somebody owe me a fucking explanation. All right. I've never been this angry in my life. I have had beautiful experiences. I have sat in the face of some of the most intelligent individuals God created. Some of the most remarkable people God has ever created. And everybody knows every little thing God creates is absolutely magnificent. Even me, I'm the magnificent. I believe in that. I know that. I am that. I am that. Yes, it is. I am so much more than somebody must really think of me. And they don't have to think nothing of me because I'm going to tell you the truth. I feel sorry for anybody in the United States who is out here trying to be sneaky and undercover murder somebody. You're not hiding. There's a creator. There's a God. There's an alpha and omega. There's a beginning and an end. There is someone who I long to one day sit on the throne next to. Yes, it is. The most powerful being that has ever, I can't even describe what I'm experiencing because somebody is for real as hell. But what I've been going through, y'all, it is so hard when you're trying to cope. I'll be going to the hospital soon. I'm going to make a police report. I made calls. The attorney's on the phone. They say, yeah, you have to make a police report. We have to see x-rays and find out, because they trying to say they don't know. I don't know. But this is really big to me because I've never been so insulted. You're insulting human life is what I'm trying to say. I've never been so insulted. I like to warn other females, other women out here, because my husband came through the door like a football player. He knocked the whole front door off the hinges. I closed it, locked it, and put a latch. The silver latches on the door, the chain was on. He came through the whole door and knocked the hinges and the molding off and pulled a 45 loaded on me in my face to say, get out of here. I don't want you and all this type of stuff. And I was like, oh, that's fine. I had somewhere to go. It shocked me because I was like, really? I looked at him at the gun and I said, bitch, you ain't shit. Because you know what? I shoot a gun. Me and him used to go shooting together. All right. I just don't have my gun because the hospital took my gun because I had it on me. I was so gone. I had it in my bag that time he took me to the hospital. That's when we're not together. Because that's all he could ever think of. He's so piece of shit. And I looked at him with that gun. I said, yeah, you a bitch. Because if I ever pull my gun on you, I'm not going to hesitate to pull a trigger on that motherfucker. But to pull a gun on me and put it in my face and he was shaking. Like what he wouldn't do to pull it. I looked at him like, yeah, you fucking with the wrong bitch. Because, yeah, it was no reason. It wasn't called for. He was supposed to be going to work. And he was looking for some type of clout off of it. I was looking at him like, you don't have to pull no gun on me. My whole Jeep is packed. I can't wait to leave here. We're not getting along. What? Then I thought about it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some kicks people get off of that. Because like I said, that's stupid. Because if I ever pull my gun on you like that, I'm going to pop your motherfucking ass. Yes. Yes. It is never no anything to do just to pull guns on people. So that's why I'm happy. I purchased my little foreclosure. All right. I'll show you guys on the channel how it looks in here. It's a really cute little place. It's comfortable. It have a roof over my head. Michigan is cold as hell every single year in the wintertime. And everybody fucking know it. All right. And it's a such thing as homelessness here in this state. And no, I don't want to be homeless. All right. I don't want that either. No, I don't want to be threatened by DTE just because it's trying to say we're a part of your house and shit, making up shit. No, you're not. And they ain't going to fucking move me. I'm going to move their ass. I'm going to sue DTE. DTE is the electric company. Everybody in the United States know every state electric company. You know how much money they make? So that's why I'm convinced, yeah, the hospital probably did hook up with them because they know I'm definitely a part of the electric company. Honey, I'm sitting right here next to the goddamn furnace control thing. That's how connected to the heat I am. Yeah, it's true. Let me show you. I'm sitting right here. Let me show y'all. I can reach right here and control my furnace. It's true. I have to have that. I have to have heat. The hospital is known for that. That's how I figured it out. Whoever thought of this must think like this and was trying to be funny. He was saying insulting things, trying to name call, trying to call somebody too ugly and small. I think I heard stuff like that off of it, like personal. And you a coward saying that to me because I don't care about your name calling me. I know how I look. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. All right. I've been raised to think nothing more of myself than I'm the shit. And I know it. I don't give a fuck. All right. And I don't just talk about other people. For me to fucking talk about you, you have to try to insult me or talk about me to my face. But other than that, no. I know people's struggles. And I know beauty physically is not everything. So it's nothing I just bring up. All right. I just know that I was designed to think I'm one of the most remarkable things that's ever created. And I respect and think that of others. All right. And I don't talk about people or try to put people down. It's a part of my maturity. It's a part of my, in everything I am. It's part of my truth. True femininity. Okay. And whoever this man is saying, I don't care, I already told them, I don't care about you neither. But whoever you are, yeah, you need to care because now I'm really looking for some type of compensation because this is pure hell. And I have witnesses, guys. My girlfriend has children and I was at her house for a while. I had to leave her house because of this issue because it was so embarrassing. And she's nice. She still calls and checks on me. And we went to school together. And she was even like, wow. I mean, tell me the United States can't think of nothing else but to try to hurt women, especially victims. We were scared. And I still am. There's some fear in me. I'm not that goddamn strong. Because I already spoken also to another friend of mine who's ill and sick. And she's an elder. I mean, she's an older lady. And she's helping me cope. All right. And she's been very motivational in my life. Believe it or not, I've had more women that are friends help me because he's speaking on my life. So I knew it had to be some psychology involved because he's also been bashing my mom for being an unsupportive mom. And yes, it's true. My mom is not supportive like that. She used to be growing up. All right. My mother has favoritism. I'm not the favorite. I feel my little sister is. All right. And I'm comfortable with that now. Because I found, you know what God did for me? He sent me many mothers. I don't even know these women. I didn't grow up with most of these women that I met through my walk of life. A few of them I really did. They know me very well. All right. And I learned from them what I didn't learn from my mother. And it stayed with me. I still see them as a mother. All right. I have gifts for them when I overcome this. And I never ever forget those ladies because they don't know it. But any elder lady older than me who helps me in this place like that, I consider her a mother. All right. That's just how I am. And it's all in respect. All right. And because I was taught, yes, you respect those who respect you. All right. Respect is earned. It's never given. Stay tuned to the channel. I'm tired right now because I have trouble sitting. All right. And I need surgery. All right. Everybody knows I've been watching videos on it. They put screws and rods and stuff like that and cages in our backs when they need stabilizing or to help you to sit up from what I've been seeing. But I'm not a doctor of the spine, so I have to go. I only been watching some videos just to kind of see whatever I can see because I'm already really anxious to find out what he can do for me and to help me get my life back again and get myself back the way I was. All right. I have another channel too if you want to see me actual like standing and actually moving around. My other channel is Jackie's Sensual Life. It's a little channel I was making just to keep me sane when I was with my husband and I was noticing that I wanted to leave. We were breaking up and I needed an outlet. I would watch vlogs on YouTube and I saw all of Destiny and I was just like, wow. It made me say, maybe that's something that I can try because we take showers every day. We have to wash our hair. And I do my own little pedicures because I love to keep my feet polished. I was like, maybe that's something, and cooking, showing cooking around the house. I was like, maybe that's something I could just do around the house, clean up with this phone and see how it goes. And I really enjoy blogging. I love that YouTube is documenting life, especially from women, because what I learned as an 80s baby that I didn't know when I got older out here, that it wasn't much out here to help women if you're ever in a domestic situation of any type of violence. You wouldn't believe how people would be turning you away. One many places to go for shelter. Okay, it wasn't. You would have to have a friend or a family member open up to women so you would have somewhere for you and your children to go. All right. So that's my other channel, Jackie's Sensual Life, if you want to see me actual up and moving. And on this channel, you're probably only going to see me sick and laying around in here because it's all I get to do. All right. And I'll make another video. All right. I'll make another one. Keep watching this channel probably going to have numerous names. All right. Because I'm being bullied and harassed. All right. I called the channel Detroit using DTE, the electric company, to murder women. Because I don't care. Let me tell you something. If somebody ever try to murder anybody in the United States, I suggest you get strong and do the same. Don't give a damn till you get what's called justice. It's true. Rosa Parks didn't stop till she could sit on the front of that motherfucking bus. Martin Luther King didn't stop getting his ass up there to letting the niggas know, look, I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream. Happy Black History Month. Yes, he said it every single day. I have a dream. All right. That every little black girl, every little black boy in this fucking country will have civil rights. The same fucking rights as white folks. I don't give a fuck. Yes, it is. This is called modern day racism that I'm going through right now as well. Whenever you're doing this to me, I mean, I'm but a nigga up in here, I'm starting to feel some modern day racism and shit. Somebody gonna fucking answer to me because it's nasty what I've been going through because I'm really injured. And everybody know that my family is true. I am anti-injury as hell. I hate to see a person sick and suffering in disease. And I know I ain't the only one in the world like that. I've always been like that. I'm fine with you. Just don't you ever put your fucking hands on me. And don't you ever give me no shit trying to say we trying to kill people off for diseases and shit. You know what? Just because some people agree with COVID and stuff, I don't. Fuck you. You can kiss my ass, United States. They need to think of some other way to address their fucking issues and stop hiding and beating around the bush. Because some of us don't play that shit. And I'm one of them. I don't beat around the bush. All right? Tell the fucking truth. Most of this is unnecessary. The way I wish I was fucking working at McDonald's right now. I just can't stand up. It's handicapped people I done seen in this place. I never forget it. That guy when I used to go to that auto place in Belleville. He only has so many fingers. And he be up in there working that thing. Don't ever play with me. This is not funny to me. I don't know what they trying to prove. But you're not proving nothing to me. All this don't put nothing on nobody up in here. All right, I don't care. I'd have been to the Social Security office. I was in there one time. I think it was a man in there. He has only so many fingers. It was working. I was looking like, yeah, that's good. You ain't the only one. Disabled people up in here work. I ain't never been lazy. All right? I've never been handicapped, though, either. And I'm upset now because I am really in that handicap zone. I'm upset because somebody didn't handicap me and somebody is fucking with me. And I don't fuck with nobody. All right, I'm going to let you all go now. I'm really tired. And this can get long because I'm pissed. Enjoy the channel. All right. I'll post something again real soon. I probably will be posting every single week. All right, sit back and enjoy. I'm going to show you the place, show you around in here, let you see how I live in my struggle. Enjoy. Don't be shocked by anything. Just be aware. You're watching. Let other people know what they're doing in the United States. Because if they're doing this in Detroit, there's 52 states here. They'll try to go to every state and do it. Because that's how our country is. Yes, it is. Somebody always trying to make a fucking example.